Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless, channeled, collective message from the download series. So if you're here, that's by divine design. There's a purpose for all things. And we encourage you to bring your intuition to the party. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly because, it's your life and you will always be responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. Thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for the increase of views and listens. You have questions, I have answers. You can find the answers that you need about having your personal services done and what else I have available for you on the website located in the title of this broadcast, LPHtarot.com. All right. So today, interestingly enough, first off, I slept really well since yesterday, which was really good. Apparently I needed it. The energy was just calling me to my bed. So I got a lot of rest and I woke up early today. Usually I'm not up this early, but I just saw the Tetractus spread. Tetractus spread. It's an old spread and it's a very deep spread. So we'll be getting into the Tetractus spread today. Before we do that, we're going to pull a postcard from Spirit first. It'll be the last message that we will read. Let's see, what is the download today, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. What is the download today? Okay. All right, so we'll take that one and set it aside as it's fallen out. And we're going to begin our reading today using the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards, being guided to add 3 more shuffles here live for you. And let's see what we have. All right, so it's a 10-card spread. And we'll walk through it together. So in the position of fire, you have transformation. Okay. In the position of, adjust this light so you can see better. Okay. We have transformation in the position of fire. In the position of air, we have clinging to the past. Okay. In position of water, we have consciousness. In the position of earth, we have compromise. Okay. In the position of the creator, we have patience, 7 of Pentacles energy. In the position of the sustainer, we have guilt, 8 of Swords energy. In the position of the destroyer, we have slowing down. Okay. In the position of the light, we have intensity. In the position of the dark, we have receptivity. And at the premise is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Participation. The source is at the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me source is all in the middle of what you got going on. Okay. That's beautiful because we like when the divine is involved in our experience. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. We like seeing the correlation of the divine to our current experience. Okay. So your creative force, your will and ambition, you're seeking transformation right here. This is what you're moving towards. Your whole focus is on something's got to change. It's going to have to transform. I am going to have to do my part to help make sure that happens. That's what you're focused on. And transformation is big for you. Okay. Let's get some more out about this. We'll go first to the wisdom of the oracle. Why is transformation here in the fire energy? Transformation in the fire energy. Okay, by the book. So I feel like you've done things by the book, but I heard that's only gotten you so far. You're interested in going another level. So something's got to change. You're like, I've done everything the way I should. Okay, now unfold the next level for me, unfold the next step. I'm ready to see the other side of this situation. I'm ready for a change here. Okay, you're doing everything you can with your physical energy to bring this transformation into the situation. The bottom of the deck is flexible. Is telling me that you've been flexible. You've been open to, allow source, allow spirit to be at work in your life. You've given time. You haven't been like so stuck to it's got to be this way. It's got to be that way. No, you've actually been very flexible, working with spirit, allowing space for spirit to do whatever they see fit in your situation. You like that, and that's working well for you. So you're ready for some change, though. You say, okay, I've done all the steps as necessary. I heard in this, what you've been doing too is digging into the deep about your own self, going into your own shadows, seeking out the wisdom and the guidance to bring lights to those, to said shadows, okay, to overstand them, to get a greater level of wisdom about them, yeah, to tune in better, to clear up the confusion, so you can land more in your happy vibes. Okay, your happy vibes are everything. Your happy vibes are everything I hear. So let's see. Oh gosh, what's this called? The Earth. Oh god, I can't even remember the name of this deck right now. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for you for your track to spread today? All right. So what's the fire here? Why is transformation here? Show me the fire transformation. I heard, what are you seeking to transform? Okay, we have, there it is. The fog veiled. Like I said earlier, when, yeah, you're ready to move through the confusion, cut through the confusion. There's been some things with some confusion. So we're going to put this fluorite over here by this, because fluorite helps you cut through mental chaos, mental clutter, mental confusion. It helps you get some clarity on some things. Okay, so you've done things by the book to help clear up any confusion. I heard you've done what you should. Okay, but you're seeking some transformation here. Okay, so where it applies to self, like you have begun to peer beyond the veil of what you thought it was all about, what you thought you were all about, to really get real and raw with yourself. I hear to get raw and real with yourself. Yeah. So you could truly see yourself as you be. You are seeking a higher wisdom. The eagle is at the bottom of this deck. Okay. So, and it speaks to communion. Yeah, you were getting raw and real with yourself, looking at the divine mind in your experience to get a greater sense of understanding of how to bring this change about, of what it was keeping you in this held position. It felt like you were in a held position before. I heard come to Jesus moment. You have the source and you have communion at the bottom of the decks. And like I said already, with the flexible at the bottom of the other deck, like you weren't like, okay, it must be this way, it must be this way, it must be this way. You're like, okay, God, this is the way you want it to be. That's fine. We can do it that way. I'm willing to do it whatever type of way you want me to. So there's something here about you being really open-minded to whatever path spirit brought you to move forward in life. You've been very receptive. I hear very receptive to the divine guidance for your actions. Okay. Let's get something from the Whispers of Love to go with our message today. I have several decks pre-shuffled. Not sure if we'll use them all or which. Okay, here we go. What is the message today? What is the download today? Please and thank you. What's the download today here? Why do we have transformation here? Why do we have transformation here? Clarify. Transformation by the book and veiled. Okay. Yeah, something here has been veiled to you, but you're starting to clear it up, and it has to do with true love. You're trying to understand some things about true love. This love is once in a lifetime. It says this love is once in a lifetime. Are you trying to understand why do I have to there's something, and the number 30 is here. Are you trying to understand love? Are you trying to understand why it's always worked out a certain way that it has for you, and what do I got to do to make it work out in a different type of way? Because this just don't make no sense. If it's a once in a lifetime love, why do I got to let it go? Something like that. Okay. I heard you have loved this one like you have loved no other. You have loved this one like you have loved no other. You're all about love. You're moving towards love. You choose love in every day and every way. So, the love, interesting. They said because of the way you have chosen to look at yourself and develop yourself spiritually, the way you present love is so amazing, so unique. It's like you've taken it very deep. You're not the only one to do this, but this is coming through like, this is a mastery level, right? That you're doing this in. You're doing this in a mastery level, okay? Doing what, Melinda? Coming into tune with the being of love, the existing as love in your 3D experience. Yeah, the bottom of this deck here says love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. It's card number 16. And so it's talking about a coming of age sort of thing where you have this huge elevation occur for you. And you've already gone through that because you're able to see God in everything. I hear you're able to see God in everything. You're able to see love in everything. You're able to tune in effectively to the energy of love, regardless of who physically surrounds you, of what shell this shows up. I heard what a shell company. What the heck is the shell company have to do with anything? Yeah, I heard shell company. They said put that back over that veiled card. Okay. So you've been doing what you can, moving by the book, trying to step out in the prescribed path. Prescribed by who? Prescribed by source. You've been in communion with source. You got some guidance. Guidance said you're going to have to let go of something that you've done. You've taken every step you could towards true love here. I heard, is it that the other party is still veiled towards that true love, unable to accept it in some sort of way? Or is it that there's more to be unveiled for you, and this person only reaches into your experience so far as the veil pulls back, okay? In other words, as the veil pulls back further, this person or this, whatever this is that you're letting go of, doesn't have to be a person, an idea. It's like the more you know, the less you hold on to these old ideas that are no longer true, okay? That are no longer true for you. All right, let's see, what do we have? We'll pull out the Moonology deck next. All right, in your fire energy, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, honey, you all in your spirit, all in your intuition, sitting with that divine, looking for the guidance for the next step forward. Are you in the shift change yourself right now? Are you going through your own shift change in transformation where it feels like there's a lull in between shifts? Like, who's on shift right now? Where's all the workers that are supposed to move things along? What's going on here? It's like, did all the angels take a break? What are they doing? Where are they at? The bottom of the deck is don't let your past hold you back. And so this is the South Node energy. So there was a temptation. I hear there was a temptation to slip back into a comfort zone, and you successfully overcame that temptation. You didn't fall for that, to slip back into that comfort zone. Light some incense up here. Yeah, you had a opportunity to slip back into a comfort zone, but you decided, no, there's another way forward through this. So I see what you're doing is you're making positive choices for change in your life right now. You got this drive to do things different, not to go back into the comfort zone, but to create a new energy for yourself, to create a new experience for yourself. You're taking time to bring spirit into it through meditation. I heard you've done it before. It's worked. You're trying to understand something that seems to be veiled from you, hidden from you. Okay. And there's a way to, there's a way to unify these forces. I hear there's a way to unify these forces. So is this about two forces that seem to be working against one another? For someone, that's definitely true, because I get there's a way to unify these forces. We can work together here. Okay, the priest is coming up. The priest is one who's in service to the divine, or at least by definition. We're not going to get into the scandals here, okay? Not today. But here is the energy of the priest here, the one who is able to commune between the physical world and the spiritual world. So anywhere where information is veiled, I see you communing with spirit. Like I said, you have the source here, and you had communion at the bottom of the deck to gather information in regards to love. Okay, somebody here, interesting. What I just saw is somebody here, you have a person who might be your opposite on the zodiac wheel. Their sun sign is opposite your sun sign on the zodiac wheel. And conversation is at the bottom of the deck. Through this connection, it seems that you're gathering. It's sort of like a course study. There's something about a course study here in regards to love and relationships. There's a lot of parallels in your experience. There's a lot of, when I say parallels, it's like you have very similar, eerily similar experiences. Some of you even on a similar timeline as one another. And I hear these could be your romantic experiences for sure. I hear that you're comparing notes. You're comparing notes, and this proves to be very beneficial, because what it's doing is it's helping you lift the veil off of the confusion. As you compare notes, you see common threads in the energy. So that's kind of detailed. Somebody here is having that experience. That won't be all of you. But if you're having that experience, there's definitely something deeper here for you, because that's kind of nuanced. Working with the Kauai Tarot next. Let's see what else we have for you. I heard you have a sacred connection to the divine. I heard, with the priest coming up, I see that you are able to channel. Maybe this person in your experience is also either psychic or empathic, or, you guys might have claircognizance, clairsentience, clairvoyance, whatever. One of the clairs, y'all got it. You both got it. I hear you both got it. So let's see what else we have for you about this death card energy, this transformation that you're putting your fire to. You're doing everything in your power spiritually to create change for your life in regards to love energies in your life. So love energies in your life, interpersonal relationships, romantic relationships, family relationships. What's the message here? Thank you. We have the moon again, confirming what I've just said. You're highly intuitive, okay? And also it confirms the veiled energy that we have here, because with the moon, things are hidden. So there's something hidden here, and you're unveiling that. You're seeking out deeper information, greater wisdom about whatever this is. It's been hidden, trying to understand true love, the nature of true love, having opportunities to expand your application of true love. Okay, the Two of Swords. Oh boy, the Two of Swords talks about a decision being made, but it also can speak to a separation and a stalemate, where two people have clashing opinions and ideas that just don't go together. And I see that coming up here. So is that what has been veiled here? Okay, and you're trying to apply higher level thinking to the experience for a greater outcome. Okay, all right. Well, so there's something happening. You want to bring change to this. There's true love here. You're following your intuition. I'm hearing with this priest here, you do have the ability to transform the situation. You do have a spiritual connection here. You do have the ability to change from confusion to clarity. You want to do things the right way. You're seeking out the best way to do it to create change in this situation. It could, for some of you, be a situation with somebody who you have an ongoing connection with, but there's a sort of a clashing of ideas, a clashing of minds, a disagreement in here in some sort of way. I heard both parties in the situation feel like they have the truth. They feel like they've honored their truth. Okay, but there's some sort of not coming together here in true love that you're wanting to understand. Okay, and some of you have a very powerful friend on your side who happens to be your opposite of yours. Their sun sign is opposite your sun sign, and so by that you know that there's some duality in your connection that you get clarity about. Okay, in our next position here, we've laid out all the cards, as you can see, for the rest of our Chatractus spread. We're going to look at the air position. So let's see, what do we have? It showed up as clinging to the past. Okay, now this clinging to the past, there's the confusion, okay, in the air. This has a lot to do with overstanding, applying knowledge, wisdom, understanding the facts. There's some stuff about your experience in the past that you're still trying to clear up. Okay, it's in your head. It could be causing some big confusion within you. Because this person in this image, although they're surrounded by stars, notice that they're surrounded by stars. Their head is a big box of jumble. Their head is a big box of jumble, and it's all mixed up. It has a lot to do with somebody's words. I'm noticing that in this imagery, there's a lot of mouths open, and they say different things. There's a lot of different words. Okay, so somebody here is stuck on the words from the past. Okay, let's see what else we have. Loyal heart. First off, like I said, this is probably something that is ongoing, because the loyal heart is here saying, no matter what, I still have love here. Okay, no matter where this disagreement is, this failure to meet in minds, this failure to see things the same way. At this point in time, my heart is still true, and you know that you're thinking about how your heart is still true to this person, to this situation, still has love here. Okay. And what you're trying to do with the Milky Way coming through in the word perspective, you're trying to gain some perspective on this situation. Yeah, that's important to you right now. You're looking to gain some perspective. You know that when you open up your mind to a new perspective, clarity comes in. You've done this before, where you have dissonant emotions running through you. And when you can see other sides, other facets of the diamond, other facets of the experience, it opens up your perspective. The other thing here is, again, referring back to your intuition with the major arcana 18 in the fire, because this is card number 18. It says, embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So I do see that you're doing that. The moon card is indicative also of that you have feelings about whatever has happened here, about this conversation. Okay, you're accepting that, listen, I feel love. This is how I feel. Just because there's a disagreement doesn't mean that the love isn't real, I hear. Okay. Because this image has this girl holding on to a unicorn, I feel like in your head you're holding on to the possibility of this transformation being the cure, you know what I'm saying? Being the solution. You're holding on to magical possibilities. You're trusting in the divine. I hear you're trusting in the spirit realm. You're trusting in the supernatural to help you understand, and you're actually really trusting in how you feel. You know that your emotions are the main guidance system. They are your GPS on planet Earth to help you navigate your ways through the waters meaning emotions, okay? From the Moonology deck about your air position, show the world, the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So you know that somewhere in this, have you been maybe hiding a little bit of your true feelings, hiding who you are in this situation, maybe not showing up to the table with everything. I heard biting back some of your words. If that's the case, you're not going to be doing that much longer. Yeah. You want a different perspective in this situation. Because, there's something here about despair. Okay, the despair card is coming through. There's something here that is very sad, and if we could get another perspective here. Okay, somebody feels like what is it? They shot their foot to spite their face or something like that is what I'm hearing. I don't know why they say that. Shot their foot to spite their face. Okay. In order to save face, I heard somebody. So what you're thinking about is somebody, in order to save face, they took some form of action with the foot energy that's coming through there, and it's created this the separation. Okay, and somebody is really having some deep feelings of despair about this in this situation. We also have the King of Wands showing up. The King of Wands is, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to change a perspective. So there's somebody here in this experience, and this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So for somebody, you could be thinking about a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius because this is in your air position. So for some of you, there's somebody with that zodiac sign on the other side of the table in this experience. But I see you trying to figure out what course of action is best for you to take to move forward. How can I move forward from this position? How can we move forward together? How can we bring love into this situation? Because this is a true love. You feel like regardless of what's happened, I have very strong feelings here. And this is a true love. Okay. They said put the love crystal out. Okay. In your next position, water. This is the emotional body. Okay. And it's showing up as consciousness. Awareness is everything. Your consciousness is everything. You're very in tune with your spirit. You're trying to embrace what that is showing you. Again, you're using your intuitive abilities, your abilities to connect with source in this experience to connect to another level of consciousness. Perspective is everything. So you're looking to gain another perspective to help you. The other thing here in water is card number 48 is poised. Okay. So you're in this perfect position. Okay. You're in this perfect position. You know that everything happens for a reason. So you're not negating the value of the experience that you're having. You know that at the end of the day, this is all a human experience, but you feel like everything is lined up here. The other thing is dawn is here in your emotional body with new beginnings. So you can feel like things are set to start off fresh. Okay. That through whatever dissonance, whatever, separation time, whatever failure to see another perspective, whatever failure to agree, it's going to set off a new energy in this situation, and it's going to offer a new beginning. Okay. And get to know each other, coming out with card number 44. Let's learn to meet another's need for love. You're feeling like, maybe I could have done more to meet another person's need for love. What could I have done? You're looking at those feelings. You're feeling like you have what you need to show up in love in this experience. Maybe you feel like you've learned some things about the other person's emotional needs, about your own emotional needs here. And you really want to let this person see who you truly are, because you had to show the world the real you in your head. You said, I didn't really show this person who I was. I want to show them who I truly am. So you're feeling like you need an opportunity for a new beginning in this experience. You'd like to start all over again in this and show up on the good foot. I heard on the good foot. Okay. You're feeling like you got to take the first move here with the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. You're getting this urge to take action here in this experience, to show up, okay, to build this connection up. I heard to build this connection up. Melancholy, okay, melancholy. Melancholy, not exactly happy, okay, kind of just like humdrum. It is what it is. They said look up the definition so I can explain it better. I know the feeling, but they're saying read the definition. A feeling of pensive sadness, typically with no obvious cause. Okay, so melancholy, having a feeling of melancholy, sad, or pensive. Okay, so there's a little bit of sadness around you, not necessarily for a reason, and your feelings. King of Pentacles. Okay, in your feelings, is there a earth sign energy involved in your emotional body here? Okay, you're having strong feelings for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. Okay, again, you want to show up with your feelings to the table in a way that you can truly build in this connection, to remove any separations. I heard to remove any doubts, to remove any doubts. Maybe there's doubts in this experience because you didn't show up in your true energy, who you truly are. In your headspace with the King of Wands there, it could be like, yeah, for some of you, it's that there's more I could have done in this experience, but I wasn't bold enough to make that move. I wasn't embracing my feelings in some sort of way. And now, like, you're looking at your feelings and you're like, the truth is, I really do want to show up with all that I am in this connection. I want this person to know the real me. You had some sort of awakening, an epiphany, and you're ready to try again, okay? In your earth energy, what do we have? It showed up as compromise, the Six of Pentacles, okay? So you're ready to work together with somebody, okay? You're ready to feed energy to this experience. You're ready to contribute from your side. You would love to see a give and take. I heard that in the meantime, while you're going through this thinking period, you're still doing the normal daily functions, the things that must be done in the mundane world to keep things afloat, to keep yourself going. Okay, let's see what else we have. Message in a bottle, card number 15. Okay, so this is a text message, this is an email, this is a message on your DM, some information coming through to you, somebody reaching out to you. Okay, somebody here is ready to compromise. They're sending a message, or is this you thinking, I'm going to send a message to let this person know that I'm willing to work with them. I see now, and I want to apply my efforts to this connection. I want to get involved. I want to show up and show them who I truly am. Definitely, you could either be sending that message or receiving that message right now. Also, Strength card and Mountain. Okay, so with the Mountain, there are challenges to overcome. You know that there are challenges to overcome in this experience. Whatever has happened in the 3D experience, it's real. It really happened. It presents some challenges. But you know you have the strength to get through this. You know you have the power to overcome this mountain. You know you have the skills to traverse this terrain. I heard to traverse this terrain. With card number 31, love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay, so love makes all the difference in the world. At the end of the day, this is all about love. And so, again, you're embracing your feelings of love for this person, for this experience, for this situation. Okay, even though there's been some disagreements, okay, you're seeking to transform the nature of this connection, and you're ready to really show up with love. Okay, I hear with your own float. Okay, with your own float. So there's something here about sustaining the vibration of love in your own energy, and coming to the table with that. Is that part of what they didn't see when you didn't show the real you and it's stuck on your head. Okay. Yeah, they're showing me that some of you, apply it to whichever side that you resonate with, because some of you showed the real you and somebody didn't. You knew that they were hiding from you. And they were hiding a certain aspect of this self. Maybe they were hiding their emotions. They were hiding their feelings. Somebody was trying to hide some sadness, some challenges that they were dealing with. You know that to advance the situation, you're going to have to apply love in a tangible way. Okay. Other thing here in your earth energy is don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So while it's good that you have the strength to overcome any challenges, sometimes your strength makes you want to hold back. You're like, I don't need to do this. I shouldn't have to do that. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe you're like, if I show up now, then that's admitting that I didn't show up before. And somebody here, you're caught up in your head. Yes, thought is here about taking physical action in this experience. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And I didn't shuffle these cards in reverse, but it is showing up in reverse. So yeah, you're thinking about how you can show up, because I heard you self-sabotage this a little bit. Because did you show up not the way you meant to? Somebody here did. They didn't show up with their true nature. They didn't show up with their true self. They showed up, I'm hearing, in a half-assed type of way. And so now it's like, how do I overcome the challenge when I've shown this part of myself that I would really rather not have been this way, but this is who I am. This is what I've done. I have to embrace it. I got to start from here. And so there's a lot of thought going into how can I show up now after where I've been and after what I've done. Okay, after what I've shown. I heard shown my ass. After I've shown my ass, how can I show up and show who I truly am? Okay, so some sort of decision was made here in the physical experience already. It created a dissonance. It created separation. That created the energy of struggle, challenge, argument, I'm hearing, and defeat in this connection with another. Okay, let's go into your creator energy. All right, so in your creator energy, it showed up with patience, the 7 of Pentacles. So anywhere where you've been looking at yourself and your behavior, being patient with yourself, allowing yourself to go through changes, and realizing that you have an opportunity for a fresh new cycle, for a fresh new beginning here. You had the new beginning here showing up in your water position. You're feeling that, and you're giving yourself time. Are you also giving somebody else time? Sometimes when there's been some dissonance, some disagreement, some failure to see the other side of the table or act in a certain way, a person needs some time and patience. So you're applying patience to yourself and to the other person at this time is what I see. And then we have a change in the wind. Yes, card number 12. And that's totally what I'm feeling like. You're ready for this transformation. Again, with shift change, we're talking about where's the workers at? Where's the employees here that are supposed to help move this thing along? Well, you can feel this change in the wind. And there's part of you that says, hold on, it's not just yet. There's part of you that is willing to go with these changes, okay? Making changes in your own way of being, seeing, or doing, okay? We have the lake stillness. Yeah. I'm hearing in this downtime, in this waiting period, there's some great value, because what's happening is it's giving you an opportunity to dive deep into your own emotions, to truly get in touch with how you feel about this person, this situation, or this experience. Okay. I hear that change has to come, and it will come. But you could be feeling right now like things just aren't moving forward. I see that you can be wondering when and if they're going to move forward again. Let's see what else. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love in the creator energy. During this time of stillness where things don't seem to be moving forward for you, although there is this change of the wind, it's necessary, and you know this, it's necessary for you to reshift back to love. Part of what had you hide your true self, or this person, whoever this was that hid their true self, right, was inability to show up in the vulnerable energy of coming with your true love essence to the experience. So love, they said put the love one over here, is very important here. And it's the only thing that is real. It's the only thing that truly matters is the love. And you're ready to clear up this confusion. You're ready to show up in the love. And also in your creator energy, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, you are good enough. Is that why you didn't show up? Because you didn't think that you would be good enough, that your love wasn't good enough, that what you had to offer was good enough? Okay, now I'm trying to understand why this card is in this position in your creator, but oh, okay, thank you. I get it. Thank you. So we have the falseness card showing up. And this is in your creator position. Again, this is giving me the vibe of when you had this opportunity to show up before, you didn't show up with your true self. You hid part of your true self. That's what somebody here did. They want to address that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to create a different awareness of who they are in you, or vice versa, you and them, because they were holding on to this lie that said they weren't good enough. They were holding on to this lie that said, somebody here was holding on to the belief that they were not good enough in this. Okay. There was a need to have more self-love and more self-respect. See, deep self-respect would have had this person to show up in this connection with all they had, with all they were. Somebody here did not do that. The Queen of Swords is in your creator position. So you're getting guidance about how you can show up more authentically in this connection, okay, in this opportunity. There is an experience here. Maybe you have stage fright or shyness, right? And it requires you to be more confident. So anywhere where that's the case, I see that you're building your confidence. I see somebody here, you're writing down a lot of the emotions about the experience that you had. It would be writing poetry, journaling, or automatic writing, I hear, or even drawing or painting about these emotions, about what experiences happen. I see you creating a new vision. I see you might start off in what was, but you're moving into what is in that creative writing process or drawing process, whatever this is that you're doing. And what you're doing is you're holding a vision. You're holding a vision of what will be, of what will be. You're actually using your divine creative powers here to create a new outcome in this experience. Okay, let's look at your sustainer position. What's sustaining you right now? Oh boy, guilt, the 8 of Swords. Okay, and there's the rub. Guilt isn't going to help you anywhere. So are you doing creative writing to help you understand what you are guilty of in this situation where you didn't show up in the way that you wanted to? Somebody here is definitely sitting in guilt. Like I said, they're racking their head in guilt. They got a lot of guilt going on. Why? Because I had the opportunity to show up full force in this love connection. Didn't do it. Didn't believe that I was good enough. Didn't even want to face the fact of how I felt. I heard didn't even want to face the fact of how I felt. Somebody here didn't want to face the fact that they were in love. Somebody didn't want to face the fact that this opportunity and this experience was perfect for them, that this is what they truly wanted. Somebody here held themselves back from an opportunity that was custom designed for them, and now they're feeling a lot of guilt, okay? Exchanging gifts, card number 27. Yeah, this guilt that's been ongoing in this situation has to do with giving and taking, the reciprocation. There was some not unreciprocal energies here. They're feeling some guilt because they didn't show up with reciprocation. Okay, somebody here is. Is it you? Is it them? Ceremony, invocation coming up in the sustainer. Ooh, seriously? That's wild. So while I look at this card and what I get, somebody is guilty. They're feeling guilty because they tried to force their will by the use of some sort of spiritual ceremony. Or in other words, let me say it this way. Somebody here, they're feeling guilt because they tried to force, oh my God, seriously, they tried to force their will through the use of magic spells, candle magic, crystal magic, the use of feathers. I'm not sure. I don't do those types of practices. Somebody here does. You understand it? And I don't even want to say it, but I heard bones. Okay. Excuse me. So somebody here is feeling guilt because they tried to cast a spell to connect them to another person. I'm hearing a lot of the guilt they're feeling is because they did that. See, when somebody casts a spell, they try to force their will on another divine being. And that being is protected and they don't fall for it. All that comes, energy returns back to them, and it returns back to them multiplied. It turns back to them multiplied. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're feeling a lot of guilt. This person could have cast some sort of energy, some sort of spell work to try to make you give them something, or, you know what I'm saying, with the exchanging gifts. This person was wearing a mask the whole time, right? Okay, this person could have tried to scratch at your positivity in some sort of way. Okay, let's see what else we have. Card number 27, spiritual connection and relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, in this sustainer position here, I feel like you honor the spiritual value of your connections. I heard you always trust in your divine. I heard you start each day with prayer, with affirmation, with meditation. And you don't have nothing to feel guilty about. I heard you don't have nothing to feel guilty about. But somebody here, I'm getting from the Once Upon a Time series, looking just like the evil queen. Okay, so there's something here about okay, this is totally going off on a tangent I didn't expect or foresee, but it's here now. So there's something here about, this is a connection that goes into other times. Okay. Somebody here, this isn't the first time that this connection has turned out to be this way, is what I'm getting. It's a deeply spiritual connection. One of the beings is more in the light, one of the beings is more in the dark. This is definitely showing up a duality in this connection, okay? There's a balancing that can happen, a neutralization of energies, of contrast, if these two could come together. Is that why there's so much tendency in here to be dissonant, to be separate? Is that why there's so much fear here to be separate? Somebody feels like they're going to lose their identity if they go all the way into this and just meld with you, okay? What else do we have? You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. The gibbous moon. Okay. So what's sustaining you is staying focused on your goals. Your spiritual practice, your spiritual ceremony helps you. It protects you against anybody's ill will towards you. It is the most beneficial thing that you have. You know that the connections you attract are more soul-based and more spiritual. Is it that you've been attracting a lot of people that have a lot of guilt on their mind lately? Okay. Are you feeling like you didn't quite do what you could have with a specific connection? I'm hearing what you should have in regards to a specific connection. Okay. And you're saying, okay, I know that I'm getting close to the next best thing for me. Okay. The fortune card comes out next in the sustainer position. I heard, you know what true value is. You know what is of deeper value. Okay, you know that at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters and is real is love. And this is what you're wanting to create here. I heard, but if somebody's going to show up with a treacherous energy of trying to force their will upon you, they're trying to make you do things that you don't want to do through use of dark magic and spells and stuff like that, then you will, Queen of Cups, this energy, you will know. Spirit will show you. So what I see is there's a deep spiritual connection here. Somebody didn't go about this the right way. They might have tried to cast a spell of confusion over you so you wouldn't see what they were truly up to. Somebody here was trying to, anywhere where you're vibing with that whole, somebody cast a spell. They were trying to get into your fortune. Okay, so there's something either about your financial status or means, or it could just be your energy. You have an energy that's highly attractive, and you make things happen. Somebody who's trying to tap into that, your spirit has protected you against any of this. You know that if this person doesn't show up for you, you always attract spiritual connections. You're willing to give and receive in this. You're willing to share your energy. Your spiritual practice safeguards you. You know that things are coming up for you, that this situation is going to transform in some sort of way. You can feel it intuitively. You can feel it. This is keeping you going. Okay. They're saying, don't worry about anybody's malicious attacks. Don't worry about their malicious attacks. You're safeguarded against them. You're safeguarded against them. Your energy truly does that. They said, if you forgot to bring your stone of protection to the party, don't worry about it. Your energy is protected. You are the protective energy. The biggest thing for you is to know that you're safe, right? Your headspace is everything. If you feel like you're vulnerable to spiritual attack, then it's important for you to do some work, some spiritual processes that are helping you to gain confidence in your divine essence. Because if you're truly divine essence, what can they do against you? The scriptures coming to mind: if God is for us, who can be against us? Like, any weapon formed against me shall not prosper. You know what I'm saying? Anybody working against you will never find success. Okay. Because you're coming, they're saying your biggest protection that you have is that you come to a situation with love. Love is going to cover over everything. It's going to protect you. Love is a force field, because you're coming in with real love, and you know that the only thing that really matters is love. That is the most protective force that you can have. I heard greater than any crystal. As a matter of fact, they're showing me that the crystal only amplifies the love that is in you. Okay. So the destroyer position. Okay, what needs to be gotten rid of, or moved on from, kicked out, in order for you to move forward, is slowing down. Okay, so interesting. Delayed action. I'm hearing delayed action with the slowing down card. We have to be fair, card number 38. So I hear, like, you, the one who's watching this, you slow yourself down to try to give somebody else a fair chance in this. Okay. Slowing down the connection to try to balance. Okay, they're saying what needs to be jettisoned in order for you to move forward is solitude with the island. Okay. I heard no man is an island. Every action you take has a reaction and an effect in the world around you. What do you want to affect? Okay, love who you are. Card number 8, giving me strength card energy. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay, so loving who you are. Interesting. So is it that you're so happy by yourself that you're not allowing yourself to have specific experiences that could actually benefit you? Are you caught up in a comfort zone where you stick to yourself and you're not willing to bring others into your experience? Okay. They're saying it's interesting because it's like, this is a group project. This is a partner project. You have to jump into this partner project right here. Stop trying to avoid it, I hear. Stop trying to avoid the partner project. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Listen, it's not by luck, it's by being blessed. I heard I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Okay, so there's something here about being blessed. They're saying stop holding on to false hope. Okay, interesting. Stop holding on to false hope. And the Fool card in reverse. No more foolish decisions. All right, so what I'm getting, self-love is going to cause you to make some wise choices here. There's something here about you slowing yourself down, going through this transformation, waiting on somebody else to all of a sudden just get it. Okay, they're saying you got to keep moving forward. If they're going to show up, they're going to show up. Stop trying to slow yourself down to give this person more. I heard they've had ample space and opportunity. Stop trying to slow yourself down in your soul development and evolution in order for you to give somebody else the opportunity. Okay, because that's sort of the way it's come through, is it's a betrayal of yourself. And it actually is lowering your vibe in some sort of way. Yeah, it's lowering your vibe that you should slow down your purpose, your path, in order to try to bolster up and build somebody else up. And then you're not really getting the reciprocation in this. Okay, I heard you can't do it for them. You can't do it for them. Okay, so that's what needs to be done to move things ahead for you. Yeah, they're saying to move things ahead for you. No more foolish decisions. Or it's foolish of you to try to hold yourself back so that somebody else could catch up to you. You're moving at a certain pace. You're advancing things spiritually for yourself. Your goals, your ambitions, those are coming to fulfillment. So let's see what is the light energy in your light energy position. Intensity. Like I said, you are moving forward. Your consciousness is everything. You're all about your spiritual development. Things are coming to a head. Things are moving forward for you in a strong way. So it's important for you. But this is in your light. You know that there's a goal. You know that there's an aim. You're getting there. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is in the position of what's driving you forward, really, in the sustainer position. So with intensity, in the position of the light, we also have time to go, card number 45. So you've been seeking clarity, and what the light is bringing in, what you know is it's time to move forward. It's time to go. I heard you've held yourself in this position foolishly, holding yourself in this position, afraid to get started on your new take the next step on your journey forward, to try to help somebody understand that you're in a propitious time. I'm hearing a very propitious, there's a time where things could advance very beautifully for you. They're saying, do you really want to put all that energy? Because the way they're showing it to me is like something about the way the planetary alignments are right now. The energy is really potent to advance your causes and advance what you're focused on. They're saying it's time for you to move forward for yourself. Dance, celebration. You know you have cause for celebration. You know you need to be in that vibe. And anything that doesn't allow that, you need to uncreate and destroy right now. Yes. They said do the magic on all time, space, and dimensions. Yes. Okay, so the light, it's like you have cause for celebration. You know, maybe maybe that's part of the not seeing eye to eye is you have something to celebrate. Somebody here ain't seeing it. That's not for you. That's not for you. It's time for you to move forward. You know this. You know you need to dance with the universe. I heard the dance of the planets is only going to dance this certain way. For a specific period. You need to be in harmony with that. Okay. Card number 41, do something for someone. Give your attention to another. In the light. You know the spirit's going to attract to your experience anyone that you're supposed to focus upon. So if there's a stalemate with this person, if there's a separation, if there's a bit of division, a failure to see eye to eye, some dissonance, okay, from somebody, it's time for you to take action. You know what I'm saying? Spirit's either going to bring someone or something else. There's a lady here. She's surrounded by nature. Maybe you're something that you're doing for someone is for the nature world. You're doing something for the nature world. You know that the actions you put out there are valuable and they have reactions, I hear. And so anywhere where you've been sustaining the situation and somebody is not getting with the program, it's like, okay, well, do it for someone else. Because look, in the light, a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. You know that a situation is coming to completion. Anywhere where there's been some failure to see, failure to agree, a need to change it up because you've been trying to do things step by step, go by the book, because you truly do love another in this experience, or you do love an experience, something that you're involved in here. Something is coming to a head here. Okay. And it's going to come to light. So something big is coming up. It could be during Aries season here. We are right on the brink of Aries season. The doctor is coming through. That's that healing energy. So anything that has slowed your celebration, that has brought a dissonance from your growth, You're going to be healed. There's something here about like, okay, I know it's time to go. The energy is showing me so. It's gotten so intense, it's time to go. The Hierophant here, doing the right thing. Yeah, the spiritual authority is about to step in this situation, and it'll come to light for you. The spirit is guiding you that, listen, you can keep pouring your energy into this situation here and trying to develop somebody, trying to develop something, but they're saying no. You've learned enough. You've done what you should. They're saying it's time for you to move forward. Go get your own happiness. Go do the things that you can celebrate. If somebody doesn't know how to dance with you because you're having a good time, then find somebody else to dance with, or dance with yourself. They're saying dance with yourself for a minute, but don't worry. If you get up out of here in a minute, you're gonna have a new dance partner. I see two people on the dance floor, and one is just humdrum. That party pooper, that Debbie Downer, that sad Sally energy, where somebody here is like, they lower the vibe, man. They fucking lower the vibe, no matter what. No matter how great the party is, they still lower the vibe. We ain't doing all that no more. We're not doing all that no more. So let's see what's in the dark here. Okay, what's in your dark position? You have receptivity. Okay. It's like the universe is receptive to your needs. Okay. They know what you need. They're ready to deliver. I hear. What else? Blessed. Look at this. The universe knows that you're blessed. I heard even for your efforts to sustain the situation, you are blessed. For your efforts to create change in the situation, you are blessed. What else do we have? Ancestors and generations. Okay. Your ancestors definitely supporting you in this and making these moves forward. They've seen what you've done. You've done plenty. I heard you've done plenty. All these steps have led you here. I heard don't get caught up in the same web that we got caught up in, of not advancing consciousness, of not evolving love by trying to force somebody else to advance theirs or evolve theirs. They said all that does is stifle your own growth. Okay. What else do we have in the dark position? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Love is also not a physical energy. Love is a spiritual energy. They're saying for how you have loved, you're in a very receptive mode. You have all the support that you need. Okay. And the love that you give will always be. The love that you gave will always endure. Okay. It's not going to just disappear. Whatever actions you took from love here, yeah, they're going to it's still coming through for you. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to come through for whoever you gave it to. I see it's still going to advance for you. Okay. What else is in the dark? Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Again, there are changes coming. You can feel them, but you can't see them yet. Don't worry. They're on their way. The spirit is guiding you. You know that there's a transformation coming in your world. It's a necessary transformation. Positive changes coming your way. Let's see what else we have in the dark. Size. Okay. So, interesting. Why is the size here? Let me see the next card out. 7 of Pentacles. There it is. Okay. So, even though it may be like, I really didn't want to just leave this situation. I wanted it to turn out differently. I wanted to make advancements here. I wanted this whole thing to go a different way. You know, the universe is here really pushing you. Leave it where it is. They're saying whatever has to be done there, you've done the part that can be done externally. The rest is up to them. They're going to have to do the next phase of evolution for themselves. You can't do it for them. You have to know where to invest your energy. They're saying there's more for you to do out there. In other words, there's others in your new experience that's unfolding for you that will take advantage of the opportunity with you to learn, to advance, to grow. There's some more healing work for you to do in other connections. You've done it all here. You've already mastered this. You've done what you needed to do. Okay. But somebody here, this has to do with somebody here who didn't show up in this. That's why you don't want to just leave them, because you know that there was more potential for this person. But the fact of the matter is, it's not what you can do for them. You've done what you could do for them. You can't keep sustaining yourself in this position when there's more. It's like, we're calling you back to the home office. The situation has not advanced. We have a new assignment for you, as the vibe is coming through. Spirit has a new assignment for you. Don't get caught up and don't stagnate yourself in this situation here. You got to appreciate your position spiritually enough to move forward, to move forward and to go on and go get your next assignment, because the next assignment is going to have another level of soul evolution and growth in it for you as well, where this is going to be running around the same cycle of somebody who's afraid to show up, somebody who is afraid to love, somebody who hides what they truly are. It's like, God's like, okay, enough of that. We're going to pull you off that assignment. It's time for you to go to this other assignment. Let's see what's the premise of this. Participation, the Four of Pentacles. What I just said, somebody wasn't involved, right? They wouldn't jump in to this and take this opportunity. Spirit's moving you. They're saying, listen, we need you with somebody who's going to participate with. They're going to get with the program. Somebody who needs to get with the program. They didn't. Okay, cool. We're going to put you in a different program with somebody else. Come back. It's time for a new assignment. You're being recalled to the home office for reassignment, is in other words, okay? What else? Soulmates. There it is. Soulmates. This is definitely a soulmate connection. For some of you, past life soulmate energy did come through. But definitely, this is about your soul growth. See, what happens with soulmates is soulmates aren't just there for the lovey-dovey, the sex and all that. No, honey. They're there to stimulate your soul to grow. As you've grown, somebody here had the key to your heart. You know what I'm saying? You had the key to their heart. It's difficult for you to move on. Don't think this is the last one. You'll have many soulmates during this lifetime. Okay, what else? Fire, passion. Yeah. Definitely having to do with some sort of passionate connection here. Some of you have been on this twin flame journey, and they're giving you the reminder. If this is printed somewhere, please let me know. But Spirit has told me, the twin flame soulmate journey is not about who is in your experience. It's about what they teach you about yourself and the experience. That's why it's time for you to move forward. You've learned enough about yourself from this mirror. This mirror can show you nothing different. It's time to go dig deeper. Okay. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Again, you've had a soulmate experience here. And so, there's a little bit of reluctance to move on. But honey, if they ain't doing the evolution work, if they're not willing to get in on this participation, on this partner project, what can you do? You're not going to force them. You already learned that stuff don't work up in your face. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Like I said, somebody here was not showing up all the way in love. They weren't completely participant. They weren't completely invested in this. They allowed something or someone else to get in the way, whether that something was shyness, fear, vulnerability, their career, their finances, another person, their family member, their own ideas that they're not good enough. They limited the love. They limited participating fully in this connection. It's important for you to get what you deserve. If you showed up, and there it is, money. Somebody let money stop their love. Okay. They love their money more than they love this love. See, because hold on, let me get the final card out. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. See, if the thing is, if you love money more than you love somebody else, have fun with that, is what I want to say. Have fun with that. Have fun with your money. Okay, Scrooge McDuck, you can have fun swimming in your vault full of money. But at the end of the day, you're going to be in that vault by your damn self. Somebody here put money ahead of love. And the message is peace. Like, have fun with your money, because I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? And this was about exchanging gifts. Somebody here didn't recognize the value of your gifts. Somebody here, you have deep, okay, thank you. What I see is you have deep spiritual gifts. So you offer your spiritual gifts. You're a healer. You're a psychic. Just sitting in your energy raises vibration and creates a healing. So somebody had the opportunity to receive the benefit of your gifts. They didn't come with their gifts to the table. Okay. Whatever is their value, they held it back. Okay. For some, it was literally money. We can't deny that the card came out. This person wasn't willing to invest in the connection because they weren't willing to take a chance on love. They didn't participate. Y'all were soulmates. See, what somebody in this experience didn't understand was they had a pot of gold because they were brought to a soulmate and they were supposed to invest in it. See, your pot of gold has different contents. They need what's in your pot of gold and you needed what was in their pot of gold. Y'all were brought together to together form a partnership, a participation. Anywhere where somebody didn't do that, Spirit is moving you on to somebody who is going to step up to the plate, step up to the table in regards to this spiritual journey with you. Absolutely, yes. Wow. So I want to pull from the tea leaf fortune cards. Let's see what 3 factors come out. If they're going to give me 3. You know, sometimes they do a little bit more, but let's see. At least 3. Oh, immediately 2 fly out. What else do we have for today's download? Okay, we got 3. The bottom of the deck is a fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Somebody who's really fair and balanced, okay? More than the color of a person's hair or skin tone. I get somebody who is truly balanced. They see things in a balanced way. Even gives the vibe of Libra energy, okay? This one fell in my seat. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. These two are opposites. So there's the yin yang energy. Again, higher level soulmates for someone here. This woman is facing forward. This dude is facing the woman. So there's something here about that. All right, let's see what else. The tent, a temporary situation is a factor here. This situation was meant to be temporary with this dark man, okay? The career, okay. The career, okay. So these are factors in the situation. There was a temporary change in situation in regards to your career. This dark man had the opportunity here to be of service, to offer their gift, okay? But there was a darkness to them. Did they rope you in? Did they rope you in using dark magic, using some sort of spell or ceremony to try to get at your finances? Interesting, because I heard they would have did better for themselves, and that spell would have turned out a lot more powerful and productive for them if they would have been willing to invest, because apparently they had it while you was going through changes in your career. There was some sort of temporary situation surrounding your career. This was a dark man. I hear dark energy. This person had a dark energy. Okay, was it very unclear to you at first? Because you know these soul connections, they playing on you. They play on you a little bit. I heard part of this is, man, there's an evil look on this person's face. I just want to say there's a really evil look on this person's face. And on this fair woman card, this is a very light. Her face looks light and bright. Okay, so somebody here has some dark ulterior motives. Okay, somebody here has some dark ulterior motives. Did that come out finally? And that's why, Spirit is pulling you out of this. Maybe you still don't know all the details of this. And maybe when I spoke of that spell casting, you're like, no, I don't know nothing about that. I never had evidence of that or nothing like that. Spirit knows the conversations that was had in silence. Okay. The conversations that were had without your awareness, the ones where you weren't in the room, but they were. Okay. For my handmade oracles, let's see one card for one side of the table, please and thank you. Show me one side of the table. Guiding lights. The shoes you're wearing no longer fit. Time for something new. Okay, whatever. I feel like this is you. Let's see the energy on the other side of the table, please and thank you. What's the energy on the other side of the table? What's the energy on the other side of the table? Energy on the other side of the table. One card, thank you. All right. From the feels. I am afraid you will tease or make fun of me if I speak my truth. Fear. Yeah. Somebody who was afraid to show up in some sort of way. Afraid that you find out the truth in some sort of way. They didn't show you who they truly were. Somebody here didn't let you know that they were into a brujeria or santeria or lo que sea, whatever type of stuff like that. Interestingly enough, is when you came into this connection, what brought this connection together? I've never faced my fears before, and I am not ready to start now, so I ran. Cowardly. A cowardly energy was here. So anywhere where you cowered back from facing situations, this connection came through, so you had the opportunity to step up because you did. This situation no longer can sustain you. You've outgrown this situation. It's time for you to get in a new situation. But this person here, they're still sitting in fear. The fear was a mutual energy in some type of way at the beginning of this connection. This person is afraid that if they speak their truth, you're going to judge them. I feel like you're going to judge them. Why? Because their truth has to do with holding some type of dark energy towards you, casting dark magic, having bad intentions, some sort of deceitfulness. The false card came out. The falseness card came out. Okay, but, Spirit is like, does any of that stuff even matter anymore? Like, can you just move on and move forward and trust? Let's get some guidance for you. I have my handmade tarot here ready to go. Let's see, what is the guidance for tribe moving forward? Please guide the tribe moving forward. If you've been watching this and this is the guidance for you, if you're vibing with this message and you're still here, all right, let's go. What is the guidance? Most advantageous steps here. Judgment. Look at this. The end of a trial, honey. Bang down the judge has banged down the gavel. That's the end. That's the end of the situation. Okay. I heard let them deal with the karma that they incurred. Don't go trying to rescue them from the karma they incurred from the connection with you. Let's get some more. They're saying these are going to help clarify that judgment card. We have the 7 of Swords. Yep. Lie, deception, deceit. 7 of Pentacles. Give it up. Let it go. Walk away. 10 of Swords. It's done. That is the message that we have for you for today for your download. So let's see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. Our first message that we pulled today will be the last message that we'll read. It says, Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic. And that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. That's the only always and forever you're going to have, honey. It's the one with lust or God, spirit, your higher self, all that. So definitely see that here you are taking your power back. Spirit's like, that lying, cheating, thieving, deceptive, afraid, fearful ass person. You did all you could do for them. It's time for you to move on. Let it go with the Judgment card. This is what I have for your show. Before we let you go, I'm going to see what zodiac sign we're going to be doing a full reading for. And they just told me while I was talking, actually, while I was reading the card, they said, yeah, you're going to do a zodiac sign reading. You're going to open it up for all viewers. It's not going to be members only. It's going to be a full-length, in-depth reading, special edition for what zodiac sign will we be doing today, so you can be ready for this. And if you're on my texting list, I'll be sending those links out today since it's not members only. And if you want to learn how to get on that, follow directions below the video. Okay, what zodiac sign is coming out? Ooh, Capricorn. Capricorn energy. So today's zodiac sign extended full-length in-depth reading will be for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So get prepared for that. If your sun sign is not Capricorn, that doesn't mean the message isn't for you. It means right now, while I go fix myself some, put a pot of rice on for later. I'm gonna go put a pot of rice on. That you have time to look at your birth chart, find out what signs, what planets you have in Capricorn, what house is Capricorn in on your birth chart, and do a little bit of research real quick to understand how to apply the messages that are going to come out for Capricorn. If it applies to your career and finance, if it applies to your interpersonal relationships, to your sense of self, whatever that is, you're going to learn that in between now and the time I go live for Capricorn. And then you can show up and you'll know how to receive your reading in the most beneficial way for you personally. So with all that being said and done, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. I see Liza was with us, a Loyalty Tribe, Dance Walker Tarot, Loyalty Tribe. I see Cece showed up. And Jeremy, thank you so much. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. I love what I do. All right, so